Okay, let's have a look around this, in my opinion, rather magnificent 60 plate, so 2010 Land Rover Defender 110 TDCi XS utility, finished in Santorini black metallic with anthracite 5-seater interior, half leather as always, proper XS spec. This one is in total factory specification, not been messed with at all, with the exception of a TMD for Tune My Defender Stage 2 remap. There was nothing in the history to suggest it had a Stage 2 remap, but there was a little badge on the back of it. And when I drove it, I found it was incredibly quick by Defender standards. So I phoned up TMD, and yes, they confirmed in 2015 it had a Stage 2 tune, and it certainly is quick. The only other differences on it, it's got billet aluminium screen blocks, and I think that's about it. Aside from that, it's standard XS specification. Previous owner has replaced things like the screen blocks and the mirror arms and the side steps and the rear step, all bits that on Defenders of this age, whilst the paintwork can last quite well, the extraneous bits can start to let the vehicle down. So it's been nicely maintained from that point of view, with all nice new bits. Continental cross contact tyres on Boost alloys. It's got grey headlamp surrounds. As you can see, the aluminium billet screen blocks, much better than the original ones. No checker plate rash on this one. Looks like a new rear exhaust on it. It's got the tow pack, factory tow pack, and the side step. Sorry, the rear step, and as I say, the rear step has been recently replaced. I'll show you the back of it quickly now, actually, rather than later on. This one was originally supplied to an officer in the British Army of the Rhine by Land Rover themselves under the tax-free scheme. So it's not one that was sold straight to a builder's merchants or something, or it hasn't worked. We think it's, looking at the inside and the back of here, it's never had anything really in the back apart from perhaps the odd suitcase. So it's just been a family car, this one. It's also fully matted throughout. It has got carpets, but it's also got the proper Land Rover over mats throughout. There's a little TMD badge. Don't tell me it's starting to rain, I've just polished it. Okay, we'll have to be quick. And inside it's in standard specification. Yes, it is raining, fantastic. In standard specification, even down to the original stereo. Right, I'm going to do this pretty quick going around it, because I don't want it to get soaking wet, having just spent a load of time polishing it, although it was pretty clean when it came in. Not a lot of bad points to talk about at all, in fact very few. It really is a lovely Defender, this one, in my opinion. Around the front end, it's all rather splendid. There are a couple of birdlime marks in the paint just up here on the top, on the bonnet hump, and on the pseudo vent panels, shall we say, there's one or two little spots just come up. The same on the other side. Screen rubber looks fairly new, and around there you can see what it's like around there. Sorry if I'm going a bit quick. Around the front end, all good. And again up here with its nice new screen blocks and stuff, that's the area where they normally bubble up. So one or two tiny bubbles on the pseudo vents, shall we say. Looking down the near side, it's beautifully straight. There's no scratches, dents, dings on this at all. It's very good indeed. Near side front wing is lovely. We'll show you the near side front chassis. Near side door and roof are all good. So considering black shows every mark, it's in exceptional condition, this one. Interior wise, really lovely. Actually, slight depression on the bolster on this side, just lost a bit of its shape just there. Although we think the mileage at 39 is genuine. Headlining is nice. As I say, it's got the full matte kit as well as carpets underneath. Door cards are all nice. This one's got the later doors, so you don't get the rusty doors on these ones. B-post, rear door, C-post. Looks like the back's hardly been sat in. Again, fully matted. Near side rear wing. And again, let's have a look inside here. back of the chassis. There was one scratch just there actually. I did say there was no scratches, but there's a small scratch just there. Actually I'm wrong saying there's no scratches, I'll come on to a couple in a minute. Around the back end, very, very tidy indeed. No bubbling on the tub top trims or anything. Matching spare. Offside rear wing. We have got a tiny bit of bubbling just up here under the Alpine light, just there, and there was a bit further forward, I think, just there. A little bit of electrolytic reaction. Let's go underneath here. See what it's like under there. Offside rear doors, lovely. Again, looks like it's hardly ever been satin in the back. Now, I was talking about scratches. There are a couple of minor scratches on the Modesty cover down here. You get that when you've got short people that are trying to get into it using the side steps, and then if they've got buckles and stuff on their boots, they tend to put scratches on the Modesty cover, and that's what this one's got. I think it has had a short driver at some point because it has got seat risers on it. They can come off if you're taller. Interior wise, nothing really to comment on there that's other than lovely. And offside front wing. So there you go. I think this is a splendid Defender myself. You decide, but pretty super in my opinion. My name's Simon. You can reach me in the office on 0118 907 1495, or you can go to our website, which is www.motodrome.co. Sorry, yeah, no, wrong. We've changed it. www.moto-drome.com. That's it. End.